We're on. We're live. What up, boys? How you doing?
Up to.
Oh, straight on the news. You're going straight on the news.
I can't smoke.
No. You've been on the news a lot lately, Bob. What's been going on?
Nah, nothing. Too many people out there thinking they know my body more than me, so.
How is the body?
That's all it is.
What's that?
Man.
That was your second round, wasn't it? How's the legs?
Yeah, no. Oh, the first round.
Oh, bro, the beanie. Ty, the beanie.
Oh.
Huh?
The beanie. It slipped up.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, cut back.
Got that wall.
Give it a cut. How are we, gentlemen? Fuck up, both of you. You're always just laughing at some bullshit fucking game thing or something.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Ty, serious.
my
Come
God.
on.
Oh, no, sorry, I'm
on.
serious. Anyways, we're trying to talk to Andrew. You're back in the game, bro, and you've been on the news for a bit as well with the protests. I think you got in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because of the bubble?
I ended up sending my family down into March, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just to, the backing of us and that. And we weren't allowed to go, but then, Nick Minna, see you later, Nick, for a week.
Not allowed to say. And then they said you were getting divorced, didn't they? Or you split up?
There was a lot of things, a lot of rumours and that were coming out, but, it is what it is. Got to always support the Black Lives Matter.
Was that a strategic plan, Andrew, from you? Or
Yeah, just to get back in the news before you play again?
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, man.
you get a week off, eh?
A week off.
You're good.
Oh, if anything, it was more stressful. I feel sorry for the Warriors now. After, I did a week. They've been, what is it now? Most way coming into 6 to 8 weeks. Fuck, it must be tough for them.
Without the family.
Yo,
I saw a little speech there from the Rabbitoh.
Yo, it's massive. Even when we end up versing them, I'll end up saying something. But it's huge what they've done for the game and just, I guess, in general, to leave their families behind in New Zealand. Hopefully, if they're going to stay here, surely they should organise their families to come over. So
Yeah. Will you eventually go over there or not? It's all to just stay here the whole season.
Well, I think it's our game due for their first home game back, but I don't think with what's going on with Melbourne on the rise again, they'll allow it yet. So don't quote me on this. I'm not too sure. I think maybe Melbourne's moving up here.
Oh, really?
As we
just
speak, because of the rise.
Yeah.
Double digits again in Melbourne. Yeah, I think this was 5, all in Newcastle around Bams's joint. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's the one causing it, COVID.
I
know. Still up in Newey, bro. How's the training going? Are you getting fitter? Is there any fights booked? Anything? Any news?
Going good. Been training hard actually, so it's good.
What are you weighing?
Been busy.
I reckon you look good. I seen your Instagram the other day doing sprint. We were doing sprints at that one you posted today. I reckon you look lean.
No, I just do one and then take a photo and then that's it.
And he put up the pocket he beat you. Did you get beat?
Fuck, he's fast, that old cunt. Filthy's fast, bro.
Little whippet, eh?
Little red rocket, bro. He's just, he's in.
And so you got legs up there now?
Yeah, got big legs up here.
7'7".
Yeah.
He's all legs. Just as a kickboxing partner, what is he staying up there with you?
Yeah, he's staying up here with me. I'm just teaching him a few things, how to sweep around the house and just wash dishes and, just the usual
7'7".
Imagine being this dickhead's partner. Hey boys, just bring it in here. Let's get some housework done.
Alright guys, this week we've got a removalist. Just getting paid? Nah, I wouldn't do it.
what was the other news thing you were talking about, Andrew, that you're on? Just asking you to retire.
Bet my retirement coming up. No, a lot of fuck. I don't know who it is, man.
You've been copping some shit, Bob.
Yeah, they're the same bloke, mate. The same bloke, mate.
I'm not gonna say it.
Mate,
say his
he's
name.
a footy professional, mate.
Muzz Cosfield.
Nah, just
it's not.
mate,
It's
stay
not.
in your lane.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
What's he said? What's he said?
That I need to retire and all this stuff. After my first game, bro, back.
Bro, he hates you, eh?
Oh,
He
man,
hates
with
you.
a passion. With a passion.
Oh, man.
That can't want to stay inside before he catches corona.
Oh, man. I think he just needs to stay in his lane. We've got so much media that, are really on, like, talk shows and everything, like, questioning our game, our players, our everything.
Yeah.
Where, imagine if just, like, a reporter started, like, having an input. Nah, he should have done this in the fight, did this. Mate, you never stepped in a ring in the first place. It's like, that's where I'm coming from.
There's been a couple of cases of, like, fake news around the football as well, but, hey, because people are just happen to put out the story before even checking the facts.
100%.
Like, I saw a couple of boys that got done. Yeah,
Joshy Renner, same bloke. Mate, but like, that's what I'm saying, mate. Just because you watch the under nines, like kid play football, he thinks he knows footy, but like, it is what it is.
Talk to me, Bob. You're good. Talk to me.
I'm all good. No. We had a good run. We get first win for the league.
Are you sure?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
It was a long 14 weeks off, I tell you that now. Fuck. Yeah,
100%.
Calf injury and all good.
I can tell you're...
So what's he said pretty much, Bob? He's just said just wrap it up, eh?
Yeah, he wants me to wrap it up and just go MMA. Yeah! I'll take three reporters on. I'll take 3 reporters, any reporters in a ring.
Imagine if Buzz just suited up. Just
Lane pop out, eh? Just cow punched him straight to the back of the head.
That'd be funny.
He's a good reporter. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
There's been a couple news stories. See that did you see that video I sent you about those boys that went and saw the dog? That lady, the junkie lady that kicked the dog. You kicked my dog.
What?
You kicked
the
dog or something?
I saw it, but what exactly? Like,
so she kicked her dog.
Are they a power?
Oh, don't, Bob. You're listen to him.
Like, I saw the vest. Did they? No. Oh, what the fuck?
So yeah. Anyways,
no, it's serious, man. What? Like, I want to know. Like, is it a gym they're representing?
Yeah. So, anyways, I think it's their gym. They went and went to see the lady about a dog. left, right.
The lady didn't give a fuck.
My dog does whatever he wants to.
Oh, you see
my dog's judge and jury, and then her husband popped out of the window. Where the fuck did he come from?
Always straight out the window.
Where did he come from?
Oh my god! But like,
hey, what's going on out here? He jumped straight out the window. He cleared the whole windowsill.
Honestly, but like, you could have walked up there in some like a shirt and some thongs and some things, not full heavy duty patched up and vest and there's like 5 or 6 of you. It's like, bro, fuck. Bring that.
So, anyways, I heard that someone tried to go get the dog like last night or something, and that guy stabbed the guy in the chest that tried to take the dog. It's like
that guy that jumped out the window.
No, yeah, he stabbed someone in the chest because someone came to take the dog away.
But why would you go and grab all right?
Would it be class? But would that?
There's sometimes.
Well, he was yelling out.
You're not when you want to be a hero, you're going to get heroed.
But if was that class like a B&E? Like, is that like?
Well, he yelled out.
Like
This is what I said. They said they yelled out that he was getting robbed or something. He was like, "I'm being robbed," and then he stabbed him. He might as well have yelled out self-defense and then just stuck him.
But he kind of is getting robbed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. So I'll be interested to see what happens, but I don't see him getting in trouble for it. He didn't look like he was that heroed up when the big boys turned up in the vests.
Oh, bro.
He wasn't out with the knife when the boys turned up out. You know what I mean?
He's from
was
Ben's been training at their gym, I swear. Like, it's up that way.
Oh yeah, it's up that way.
Newcastle.
Yeah. I thought it was Ben with the dreads.
No, but like.
What would you bet? I understand for that animal cruelty and that. But if someone come over to your fence,
you know me.
then sure.
It's not my business. I don't. It's got nothing to do with me. Hey,
I'm just saying, someone steps on my property and steal my dog.
It's not my business. It's not my. That's your dog, and one day it bites you in the fucking neck. That's your problem, not mine.
Go and jump the fence out and try and take that
How am I
dog.
gonna? Because you know what? I'm wrong. If you go and stick your neck out and you go to the house like that, you do get stabbed in the fucking chest. Like you can't just go and. That's someone's job, isn't it? What's
Preach
the
it, 100%.
FG or whatever the fucking name is?
Yeah, but there was what? RPG.
RSP, whatever it is.
RSPCA.
Yeah, no, they that was. I think that's what the big problem was because they called them and they didn't do anything about it. That's why everyone started making it their issue.
Bro,
But have you seen the footage
of
of
a
like?
fucking dog? They're worried about it. You're worried about a dog getting kicked in the fucking head. America's fucking burning their country down, fucking shooting each other in the fucking street, and Australia's worried about a cunt kicking a fucking idiot in the head. Or
That's what's called a straw man. That has nothing to do with the subject we're talking about.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
a dog's getting kicked in the head, and overseas they're fucking shooting cunts in the street, like legit.
Well,
Like,
luckily we're not
I watched
overseas
the video
getting
about
shot in the
America
head.
right now where the police walked off or something, and these cunts are just walking around the street shooting people, like legit.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with the social media videos as well, bro. There's a lot of fake news and fake stuff out there as well. Like, I don't know that one, but I've been watching some of the stuff. Yeah, I don't know about that video, but I'm saying what I've seen some people posting, and they're like posting half the video or something, so there's no context to the video, and these people are posting it up going, oh, this is why we can't vote for this, and it's becoming real political as well. I think we need to stay away from that because people are just putting it up, trying to push their own agendas, which I think is dividing everyone more and more. Like you see people just like...
Big words, I lost you. What the fuck did you just say? Hey, what?
I'll give you something to laugh for. I'll give you something to laugh for, all right?
This guy.
So, like, I'm not into my whole outside... You know, I hear from other people and that, but then when someone told me, like, our club has a shit culture because of our haircuts.
Yeah.
Because of the haircut you get.
They're right. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell by that mole. I can tell by that mole, brother. You're bringing dramas.
We got shit culture. Oh, mate, I don't like your hair. Oh,
yeah.
No good. Whatever team you play for, it's no good.
Yeah.
We got shit culture. So that was the best thing I ever heard that come out of our team.
My in-laws still wake up and like say, I had a dream last night that you still had a clean shaven and short hair. So every day they try and get me to cut it. But
embrace it. Embrace it. I'm on my last hurrah. No, I'm on my last hurrah, man. I look at Latu, I'm just sitting there going, oh, bro, he's gone. So
you're
I'm
chucking
down.
it
But he
in,
was gone. Oh, bro.
The hairline.
Yeah, because Latu was gone at 27.
It's going back. Soon you'll only have a mullet, lad.
Yeah, that's what I said. Last one, bold, straight up the next one, just grow the beard out.
Yeah, boldy, straight in.
It is what it is. What else has been happening anyway, Bims? How's living up there, bro? Different. Any difference living by the beach? Then you know.
Oh yeah.
It's always gonna be. It's always gonna be different. You know what I mean?
What did you say? Surfing.
Surfing. Did you say surfing?
Yeah.
Bro, you got a mini dinghy to hold you up, or what's the go? It's not a shot, bro. I got a fucking Titanic down here.
Bro, it sounded and looked like a shot.
Bob, you keep going. You know, you'd have to surf.
Oh, we know it, man.
Like this way. So your knees bend in like this here. 2 surfboards. Hey, shut up. Nebo.
I'm loving this way for this guy. You would be saying this if you were in the actual studio.
Fuck, I'm gonna kick your knee that hard.
My knee, bro, squatting big now, bro. Fuck, these big
legs.
Big things.
Oh, bro, you know.
You just get smashed on weight, so.
I think it's more personal how you want to take it. Like, you can go to the gym and just go, yeah, I'm going to do 60, you know,
I just do
60,
extras.
80.
I just do
Pretty
extras.
much.
Just do extras, yeah. Those
Extra.
250s, what? 270s, what? Quarter squats.
Well, tonight on the episode we got Justin Tafa coming on. He's got a fight coming up as well. Big Tafa gang, bro. They're 6 shirts as well. Didn't he draw it?
Nah, Ezra.
Alright, I think he said he found the design or something and then did that up. I can't remember. But then yeah, I'll ask him anyway.
No,
when he gets on.
Bam's knows.
Why are you asking me then? If you fucking just ask him.
Well, listen.
I know, like, I got it wrong now. He's like, no, I think
No.
Shut up.
Listen, Linda. We're waiting for him to join anyway. He's been on a good little win streak. He got that nice knockout, but we've had his brother on before, Junior Tafa, and it's going to be an exciting episode because they're completely different. Bro, Junior has to come back on. Bro, he was on our first episode when we were still in the shed.
He'll be at Blues tonight.
100%. Oh, what, you reckon he'll jump on?
Of course, I know him.
Are they living together?
He'll probably be walking around the background.
Oh, boys.
Hey!
Are you doing the interview?
Oh, man.
Did you see as well that that you were talking before, Andrew, about that
Bams.
Bobby Lee?
You said? Yeah, coconut water.
Anyways, you're talking about that Bobby Lee episode?
Really, it's filled with vodka? Nah.
Oh,
exotic. Creative. Got a bit of aluminium in the inside, keeps it cool.
You see,
How's
that Bobby?
How are you going, Tice, anyway, with all your recovery and
good, just
next
cruising, bro.
prepping, Cruising.
Cruising.
I see you entering a bodybuilding.
Oh, did you like that? Yeah, I put on a bit of weight there. Ethos.
Oh.
Yeah, I put on a bit of weight, but no, I'm the heaviest I've ever been. But I'll start.
You look good.
Oh, thanks.
I reckon you look
Do it again. Do it again. One more.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
One more for the camera. One more. Oh!
Oh, no, breathe.
Hercules.
Oh, what? You want me to?
Go, give us a front double bicep.
My elbow's hurt from today.
Oh, not the elbow. I was trying to, that Bobby Lee podcast you were talking about, Andrew.
Yo.
The one where he said he got raped.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm staying away from it, don't worry. But, those same guys, they just did you see the one where they're doing that emotional response? Chris D'Elia just got done for, minors or something. I only just saw it today, yeah. Chris D'Elia, that comedian. Just got done for something with minors or anything, and and Brendan Schaub and Brendan, what's his name?
Brendan Schaub, what?
The fighter and the kid, they did they spoke about it 2 episodes ago, he started crying. No, he started crying, just talking about it.
It's
pretty full on. No, it was Chris D'Elia, bro. Bro, he was one of my favorite comedians, and then it's whoa.
Fuck Chris D'Elia, little dog.
He is a full blown. Mutt.
What are your thoughts about 6ix9ine being out? Let's be real.
Another little mutt. Oh, Topper Gang.
Here he is.
Oh, is everyone else like this? Or is everyone...
What up, brother?
Good.
Hey, Justin. You gotta twist the screen, brother. No, yeah, there you go. What's going on, bro?
Can you hear us?
No, nothing. Just got home.
Oh yeah, just finished training anyway. So welcome Justin Tafa to our show. He's got a fight coming up. We've heard the older brother to Junior Tafa. Justin, yo, is your internet playing up?
Fuck, it must be.
yeah. There we are. Sweet. What's going on, bro? Where are you at the moment?
4K.
I'm in Brizzy right now. I'm in Logan, bro.
Is it?
Is that Junior in the background already started? He was quick. He was quick, bro. Training for
my son, bro. I know my son.
Training for the fight, man. How far out are you?
4 or 5 weeks now. 4 or 5 weeks. So training
Nice.
going all good.
Versus
Congrats
Pessoa?
for being on the island and that. Good job, bro. Proud of you.
Oh, nice. Is it on the island? Hectic.
Yeah.
How good, man.
Derby.
Far out. How's training? How's camp? What's been going on?
Fuck, it's been weird, to be honest. Like, not the same. You know, I've done my last 2 camps at Tiger. You know, had the boys around. This time around, it's been a bit different. Having Junior trying to shoot double legs on me and that.
For sure. Is he he's your main training partner for this? Oh man. Actually, before we go, who did the shirts? Did you find the drawing for your shirts, and then Ezra did it? Your shirts that Ty's wearing, but it's of your grandfather.
Yeah. I just showed him an idea of it, and then he just worked his magic,
Man.
So I was right.
Half. He found the picture. He found the picture.
So Josh, what info have they told you about about going to the island, or do you know anything, or what's the go if any of that?
No, I'm so like they just asked for a couple of stuff for visas and that, and they must know some shit, because if they can fly Volko and Rob over, they must know some stuff,
Yeah.
They haven't even given me a date to fly out or anything. So.
They're just gonna do the sneaky jet, but
I was going to ask you about that. Like, how long until you go? Just like for prep wise over there, 'cause it's 14 hours over there to Abu Dhabi. Like, would you go 2 weeks before, or you don't know if you're allowed, or do you have to quarantine when you get there?
No, because they said something about the island being a quarantine itself. So it's basically like a quarantine area as a collective, where the whole UFC, all the staff and all the fighters are going to be at. It's a sanctioned off area. That's why it's a fight island there. So
yeah. I was seeing some of the breakdown of how they're making the bubble and stuff. It's full on, man. Hey, you got to have all the tags. Everyone gets tested going in. It's going hard, but there's still a lot of cases of COVID in America. I'm guessing that's why. Hey, still full on.
Fucks me. I just want to have a scrap, get some money.
Fucking oath. But so with the UFC as well. So obviously you're coming off the back of a knockout. What's been the mental change because as a fighter you probably haven't changed too much, but I'm sure your approach changed from your first to the second fight.
No, man. To be honest, I just feel like I still got a chip on my shoulder. I'm still fuck. There's some people to shut up.
For sure.
I'm still taking that mentality to this fight. I'm still I still want to. I don't know. I feel like I still haven't finished. Burnt that bridge with Melbourne. I still want to prove some doubters wrong.
For sure, it's always the case, and there's always the haters going right throughout the career. But a short fight and then coming in, that's a plan. Knock them out again, eh?
To be honest, I don't care really. I feel like I can grind out a 3-rounder as well. I got some good grappling,
You know much about this guy? What's this guy good at?
I don't know. I've seen he stands up. Most of his fights have been striking battles, and He's got big cauliflower here, so he might grapple. He's Brazilian, so.
Yeah.
Who's in your camp this time?
My corner, or
Yeah, so you've got just all your brothers.
I'm just gonna take Gerard and then I'll meet Frankie there.
Oh man,
I was meant to take Glenn, but he was dirty. So yeah, I'll just keep it. Save money.
yeah. How many corners is it? Is it still 3, or did they cut numbers, or is there any restrictions on that?
Still 3, but I'm just taking 2.
Yeah, only need a day. Nice. How's your fitness? Everything feel good?
Yeah, I feel like I'll peak at the right time, man. Like,
Yeah, mad.
we don't have the same quality of training, but if you up the conditioning, like hopefully it'll balance it out.
Yeah, fit fighters always come in good, bro. How was lockdown for you then?
Oh, it was good because like I got to have that fight and I had that big camp in Thailand. So for me, it was good just to see my family and all that. But it ended at the right time too because I was sick of seeing my family and that. Because I stay with all my brothers. I stay with Gerard, Junior, and that.
Yeah.
They stay upstairs. So.
Oh, shit. Bro, that in itself, yous are so completely different, hey? Like, that's one thing I was talking about before. Like, Junior's, like, we've had him on the first episode, and you're so much, like, more thoughtful and, like, like, with your words and more. And I was, does it
Hey, leave my son alone.
Does it translate to your fight styles? Do you reckon, or do you think it's all similar fight styles because of like your family? Do you want to go into like just let us know about that? How the family started fighting and how you all got into it?
Yeah, so my grandpa boxed first. Even my great grandpa, he boxed as well, and then a few of my uncles, they didn't box. They ended up kickboxing because we used to stay on this road, the Dominion Road in Mount Roskill, and probably like 100 meters away from our family house was Lolo, where Lolo trained under the church. So yeah, a couple of the boys, a couple of the uncles, they trained under Lolo back in the days of Ray and Jason Suddy and that. So we just took took it upon ourselves because we were the black sheep of our family. My mum's one of like 14 and we're the one doing all the criminal stuff and getting up to all that mischief. So finally made something useful of it.
Yeah. And because now like Junior's obviously at the top in the kickboxing and you're in the UFC, so you're both on the world stage. You did something right. How's it been with the family, like being able to be in your corners and being a part of that?
Fuck, it makes it better, eh?
It's not your show. Get out of here, man.
I hate him.
Look, it froze on his face too, the ugly motherfucker.
You come in and the connection fucked up. That's how.
I just paused straight on. Just.
It paused.
He blocked the 5G tower.
So so without the gyms and stuff like that, like what can you do now? What's happening in Queensland? I know that the borders are still shut off and shit like that. So what have you been doing, or what can you do?
We're lucky, man. We got one of the boys to open this gym up for us, but I don't think not even contact training or something. I think that starts mid-July, so that'll be too late.
Bro, this is bullshit, man. Like, what is going on? What is happening? What? How the fuck is Sydney dying now, or what? With all these, like, what happened? There was millions of people in the street. Now, what's happening?
Well, Victoria's hitting the second wave. They're scared of the second wave. But
So
I don't think Sydney's.
shut
Sydney
it.
has
So
got many cases.
everything's going to get shut down.
If it's a second wave, bro, we're only coming into winter now, so the flu season could, we're coming into flu season. That's the hard thing, bro. Like, they're going into summer, so heat kills it, well, supposedly. But it's obviously sucks for you just with the contact, but just being able to get that working, I guess, not many people, a lot of other fighters, a lot of fight shows have been cancelled, and yeah, that's just a hard spot as well. Even with you, Ty, to get into train at the same time. It would have been good if you's got to train.
Yeah.
To train what?
No, it would have been good for you guys to be able to train and spar and fight, but you can't even cross the border.
Because he has to train. What else are you going to train for? You fight me.
What do you mean train?
You got the loudest mouth in your head. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't hear what you said. The beanie's thick.
How's your weight, brother? Do you have much to cut?
I'm probably like 8 kilos off.
Thank you for the question.
I'm probably like 8-7 kilos off where I usually cut from, so I'm not too fussed.
What was it? 7 or 8?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Just need
For me, it's usually... Is it, like, for me, when I go to work, I go to work, train, footy, and think about it. And when you leave when I leave work, do you just forget about fighting in general and just focus on, your family and stuff and just kind of cruise, like, everyday life?
Yeah.
You kind of leave the gym there?
Got
Depends,
a house
because the
full
guys
of
are
fighters.
they're always playing videos of, David Tour or something, or playing the UFC game. So.
Have you been watching much fight tape?
Auditions.
Yeah, the auditions always. The voice audition.
Fuck, can't we sit there for hours and just watch voice auditions?
American
Fuck.
Britain's got talent, America's got talent.
Yeah.
On the long end.
Ty, what's her name? Her sister just tried out for voice. Was it last night? 2 nights ago?
Jesse's selling Lafayette.
Elise, yeah.
Yeah, selling Lafayette.
I didn't see it. Was it good?
Oh,
Killed it?
Guys, brother.
I gotta watch it after this.
Killed it. Proper.
Yeah, like amazing. I saw her in the pen of paper. That's why I was asking
But
about
the
it.
thing is, I'm trying out.
Can you give us an
You
example?
know
What would you go to song? What would be your song?
I'd have to go. Maybe probably a Celine Dion or Leanne Rhymes.
Ooh. Yeah, example?
Mix it up a little bit. Or maybe a bit of Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing.
Oh, give us a line.
Nah, you know he's got Justin's got good tracks, old school tracks. Hey.
What would you go to if you're on The Voice, Justin?
Justin's got all the old school love songs.
Making love to it, eh?
Yeah.
A bit of Luther or Barry White.
We're going that far.
A bit of
Old Town, baby. Is that what you trained to?
A little bit.
Let me slow it down.
Have you got your eyes on anyone, Justin? Obviously, this fight. Have you got a plan for this year? Is there any more, how many fights you want to have, or just rolling with the punches at the moment?
Yeah. Just rolling with the punches, man. Just
How,
focusing on this one, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. When did you get told about this fight? Was it before Corona or during?
I only got told last week, I think, or the week after. Or
Oh, I
2
swear.
weeks before. Yeah.
Oh, far. So it was a pretty short notice fight. That's
Yeah. They just dropped the name and they're like, "Oh, would you be interested?" And I was like,
yeah, 100%.
"Let's
get in there.
go."
How good? Did you had you have seen him beforehand?
Nah,
Have you-
I just said yes before I even looked.
Before you even saw the name. Man.
Yeah.
Has he fought before in the UFC? This guy? Are you versing?
I think it 2 or 3 times maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been doing much study on him?
Yeah,
What's tape?
I've watched a few of his tapes.
Just the UFC ones or his old ones?
Yeah.
Who's the
He lost to that Cyril game.
yeah? Who's the mastermind? Gerard's the mastermind with the breakdowns. Hey.
Yeah. So we sussed out some of his stuff, and the biggest thing we took from it was it looks like he hasn't been hit hard. You know, like the way he walks forward is like he
Yeah.
hasn't felt some power. So I'll introduce him to that, and it will shock his.
Hey.
Oh!
Gotta feel the power, man.
Yeah, you know,
Man, he
because after
Wait.
after Ty was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, see, this is what happens when some of these dudes, you know, they don't feel some heavy hands until they see the boys, you know, from our ways."
Yeah, and I don't know. There's something about like you guys being able to, like your size, being able to move, and like the accuracy. That's the difference as well. Like Mark, Bam, you, the punches don't look like they're heavy sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's just like you can't even see the punch. It's not like those big swings and everything that you see. It's just like little, but the guy's asleep on the floor. So there's something there about the movement and being able to move all of that weight into an accurate point.
Yeah,
Hey,
Ty will break down the
Easy.
physics to that.
It's
Oh, you got the physics?
physiology. What it is when you
When you're
minimize
fat?
the gravity. When
oh,
hang on a minute. What did you say? What the fuck is that?
Oh, is it a boil?
That's why he's got the beanie on.
you got the oil. Fuck, I'm gonna drill you when I see you. Wait,
Lucky,
keep sitting in that corner. When
The
I
Zoom
see
calls,
you after
keep the
this
Zoom
corona,
calls.
I'm gonna drill you. I'm gonna drill you.
What's the media like been like? Have they done as much media because of this? Or not? You haven't really heard much at all.
They messaged me for that. I put them on the CNA. I was like, "Fuck,
Oh,
I forgot the name." She asked me to.
how about any Australian media?
Not halfway through to realise, oh, they could be watching this. Oh, this is my birthday, messing up. I put it on the scene, but yeah, you know.
God. Oh my
yeah,
God.
It phones me.
Now you said it. Actually.
Oh man. Beep 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 beep.
Oh, actually, my phone's
Yeah. Have any Australian media outlets hit you up? Not really, just the UFC
Nah,
one.
nothing, not yet.
That's funny because you were sitting next to the guy that's got the most Australian media, and then
The
UFC
fucking
was still just.
Halfcast podcast hit me up.
It's UFC's just still not there with Australian media, but I think it's not a bad thing the way Bop's been getting news that you can
We'll get
keep
it
up.
going. We'll get it going. Oh, you just dodge them.
Yeah.
Once you start, like, I bet just put in a mirror bank. Once you hold that belt, and you know they'll come humming straight away. Not just come like trying to suck you off and shit. So I'll come.
What the?
Once you hold that bell, I'll guarantee it. And just remember the moment.
Did I ask?
Who was that? Who was that?
You're gonna get a hiding in that spot.
How long are you going over for, Justin? How long are you gone for? Just a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
my phone's fucking up.
Yeah, are you just gone for the week, lead up?
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Jim-
hopefully get there 7 days.
Do you know the time you're fighting at or anything? Are you gonna change up your routine for the fight?
Nah, that's what I was trying to figure that out, but
Yeah, man, you don't want to get
wanna
those
go
3 a.m. Some of those ones in New Zealand, I know some of those guys had to wake up at like 2 a.m. or whatever to fight for the American times. I don't know what the time difference is, but
It's 14 hours plus. You're getting a hiding over here. This corner.
yeah, I'm looking for.
yeah, no, that'll be something to find out.
But the whole world's in limbo. Like, and it's hard for us if we got to go work. It's like to sort visas, to sort what happens if you travel. Do you sleep somewhere? No one really knows. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, everyone just wants to work. Like, as fighters, we don't fight. We don't get paid. Like, it's fucking hard. It's boys want to fight. But boys also want to train and be the best they can be. Like, that's like me. I want to know, like, if I'm fighting soon or if I have to go somewhere or something like that. But we're working on it now. But it's hard. Like, you don't know how long you have to stay here, or what do you have to do to stay somewhere else before you have to train. You know what I mean? Like, or before you have to go and fight.
And they haven't been very clear with you with any of that. Hey, just are you dealing directly with them or is it manager?
Yeah, no, it's my manager Danny. He's sorting that out.
Yeah. And
I don't care, like, fuck.
And at the end of the day, the UFC looks like they're doing a good job. Like, they're fucking putting shows on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
all those UFC workers, they fucking work hard, man. I take my hand off
non-stop.
them all the time.
Yeah.
They travel, like, even now, I don't know, like, the travel things, but they work pretty hard, man. Full on.
Some of them do like every show, the whole. Like, there's a couple of people that do every show the whole year.
The governor, the fucking security guard, governor's everywhere.
Yeah.
That man doesn't stop.
Do you reckon you receive enough revenue as fighters for the UFC?
What about this guy? Hey,
do you reckon
we're still
you
in.
get paid?
We're still in the UFC.
No way.
No,
Like,
just putting it out there. Yeah.
No, but the difference is we've got a fighter.
He's like, shit, I want to fight, man.
You got a fighter willing to fight for $5,000.
Yeah, that's the thing. Someone's always gonna.
How are you going to get better work if you got someone around the corner willing to cut your price by 4?
It was happening in motocross as well.
If
My
you
friend
divide
was
it by
saying,
4,
like,
then you add 2, then you carry on with the 4. Gee.
Quick maps.
100%.
yeah, 100%.
100%.
Don't worry about those figures, bro. You're still done from the left the scene on the messages.
But it's gonna be. It's gonna take
That's why I
time.
left them on scene. Fuck.
Have you? Has it changed for the NRL though, Bob? On that, didn't you? When you was going
so
getting the pay cut?
You got the kippy, didn't you?
We all, I think solid. We all stuck solid with all of us. That's why we had the Players Association. We have a RPA, and that's what for us to push against the top dogs of the NRL. We're the ones working our asses off out there. We're the ones bringing in the revenue. Like, we should have a bigger part. Even like have a seat at the table. So there's as fighters, if you should have a fighting person that sits at the main table where like the UFC bosses are. to speak on behalf of all the fighters. You know what I mean? It should be
You know what, Andrew? That's a great idea. You're so smart. I don't think anyone's ever thought of that.
Oh,
It's just,
this is
ex-fighter. I would have someone
You
like
should
this
have a
next fighter knows
discussion with
that.
Mark Hunt one day. My brother would love to tell you all about it, my brother. He will sit you down and he'll tell you everything you want to know. Just ask
No,
him.
because I hear the little things like, how much is a fight? Like $5,000 for a fight on that kind of stage.
Yeah,
That
not
would be like-
not saying $5,000, but like
10 and 10's your normal. He's just saying that someone will always fight for those low numbers.
Yeah.
If you, all right, to say if you're a fighter and you say,
Like, but you had
I want $100,000 for my first fight.
No, you know what I mean? I know about like chasing the dream.
What do you mean? No. You fight on the world stage. What do you mean? You fight in New South Wales. You play football in New South Wales. Relax.
Justin's just like, I want out of this conversation.
You know what I mean?
I just want more money for yous. Like, surely
I know,
minimum's
but
10
I'm
grand
trying to tell
per
you.
fight.
You know what?
Right, you gotta think pay-per-view. The sponsors that jump on with UFC in general, someone's getting paid. And I don't want to get none of you
not
in
hear
trouble,
what
but
I'm
someone's
saying?
getting paid. Oh, you're telling me 4 times 2 plus is revenue this?
So if I say I want $100,000 for my first fight, and
Of course they're not going to take it. You know what I mean?
But how do you not know if the running price is $100,000? You're not saying that because someone's taking the fight for 20. You're not listening.
I can hear and I know what you're saying, but there should be like things that where you have a status up there where as a newcomer coming through, you start at the bottom, and then you go through the it's like everyone.
See, the problem is as well, but when someone, so like the people that are going to make a difference are those top guys that are making the money, and when they get to the top, they don't care because they're making money.
Yeah.
Like
The
Andrew.
biggest thing is,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm still fighting, man. Oh, hey. Give me a lot of money here, bro.
the biggest thing is like,
Wait, well,
is who takes like.
We spend.
Justin's trying to talk. What are you doing?
No, fucking no. I'm gonna have a crack now. You wanna have a crack? We'll have a fucking crack. Hey, you wanna have a fucking crack? We'll have a crack. All right, listen. Carry on about spending a week. We spend fucking months and months away from our families at a time to go in a cage and get the fucking shit punched out of us. We deserve money.
That's what I'm saying.
Go, Justin. Go, Justin.
NRL.
After Ben was talking over you.
I'm just
Let
on your
Justin
team.
talk. Shut
I'm
up.
on your team.
Fuck. Go, Justin,
Yeah.
please.
When I see you all, I'm fighting all of this. Watch.
Justin, please, carry on.
No, I was just saying, like, the thing is, like, where's the largest percentage of profit going to, eh? Like, that's the thing that everyone talks about. Like, I see, even like on social media, everyone's like, oh, but they didn't deserve that, like, we live this.
Oh,
I'm a plumber, and I only get 70 grand.
Man,
But that's not
I
the
was
point.
just...
The point is they're pocketing all this money, and we're the ones in there getting hurt.
Yeah, because
Other
the
people
money's
are
there.
getting
So
their
like with the plumber, the person's going to pay you. It's like the fans are watching us fight, so the money's there. And I just saw Ice. Ice was talking about this from YKTR. He did a breakdown for NRL players, and it's the same with MMA fighters.
Yeah.
And
Well, you
a lot of people say,
shovel shit in front.
"What? All good on me?" No, so
Your wires cut out.
oh, he's back.
I understand that, but I was just saying for yous, like no one takes in. Like I've been in both your fight camps, right? You pay people to come in to help you fee. You got a SC. You need a physio, a part-time massage come in for once a week to come help you out. You need to pay your trainers that help you out, mate. There's a lot of empty pockets.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. With Ice's breakdown, you guys are on a wage, and then your teams pay for the majority of the stuff. With fighters, we pay for all of that. So, like you said, doctors, physios, strength and conditioning coaches, your manager, then your team takes the obviously their cut when you get there. Fight week can cost you about 10 grand if you fly everyone over and keep them in extra hotels. So the money's gone by the time for those base wages, the money's almost gone for those first ones, and a third of that should go to your next fight camp, just in case sponsors, because you can't have sponsors obviously for unless you're sponsored by Reebok. So.
Yeah, my fucking aunties on Job Finder earning more money than me. Fuck me dead. Anyway,
but I understand that.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later. I'm going back to not talking again. And fuck you.
Bring up like a hot topic. I'm just saying, like, I understand.
No. Go the Panthers.
There's nothing better
on
than
the
that
weekend,
video.
the boys, eh?
Oh,
Beat the Storms.
There's nothing beats that video where we're sitting there playing a game. Ty's first half, the fucking boys.
Oh,
the
bro.
boys. And then next minute he's like this at the end of the game going.
The fucking Eels. The Eels, bro. I put a bet with one of the boys going for the Eels. What's going on there? I'm backing them. I'm going, the Panthers. Then we just got fucking wiped.
We're good at starting out the gates good. But we're getting there. We've got a young team, mate. We know I've got a lot of belief in them. You know, I'm going to pump a bit of money into them this. What the? Fucking up the mighty Panthers. I had a talk to the Knights coach the other day. You know, just touching base. You know, give training tips, this and that.
Do you get to deal with any of the players up there, Justin? In Queensland? Like, have you connected with any of them? Oh, sir.
Nah.
Fighting? Good. Fighting? Just fighting.
Nah.
Do you watch fighting?
What have you been doing? What have you been doing in your off time then?
Nah.
Auditions. They're like
Auditions, heavy.
Play COD. Play COD.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hectic. We've been pumping a bit of COD.
Yeah. I've been just trying to learn how to play.
Let's not talk about games.
Listen to this guy, bro.
He's angry.
Go on then. Yeah. Can you mute Ty for a second?
Actually, I need to go to the toilet, so can you move me? Talk about the games.
Sweet. Yeah, what were you saying, Justin?
I just gained me.
Yeah, what? PS4 or PC?
Nah, PS4.
Nice. Getting the PS5?
If I get the bonus, I will. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Have they
saying.
come out with a price how much it is? Have they come out with a price for how much it is?
Nah. I hopefully
that big
not
thing
over
was-
KE.
Oh, bro, the size of that thing that it looks like in a picture, fuck me dead. It looks expensive. I'm going with 1,600. That's all good in my mind.
Have you got any Warzone wins? Alrighty then, thanks for coming to that. What did you say? You froze, bro. You froze. Your internet.
Nah.
Right.
Nah. I'm just starting out Fortnite.
Oh, bro, I hope you're not playing on this internet. If you're playing on this
Starting out
Wi-Fi.
COD now.
Yeah. You broke up that whole thing.
It's hydrating.
Can you see me?
Nah,
Yeah.
your internet's gone, brother.
Nah,
It's on the way out.
Junior, to get off the game.
Oh, shit.
Tell him to come say goodbye before we...
Yeah, tell.
Oh, actually-
go grab your brother, please.
No, he's gone. He's gone to get some vitamins. He's here.
Oh, the vitamins. Oh, the vitamins. Alright, there's a question. I've got one for you, bro. Who's 5 people that you'd like to have dinner with, dead or alive?
Oh shit. Probably Escobar will be one.
Whoa. Oh. Rightio. Tell him.
Fucking good.
What's his name? Sugar Ray Robinson, Jonah Lomu, and probably Tupac and Biggie.
Nice.
Just pick their brains and shit.
No ladies? No females?
Nah, nothing against.
No, he's like, no comment.
Nah.
So we got a question from we got a question from Angus Gordon. How'd you find your training at CKB and your opinion on the environment? I didn't know. Did you train there for a bit?
Yeah, I did like 3-4 weeks there.
Yeah.
It was good, man. They just throw like for each other, you know, like giving each other honest and all that, and
Yep.
plus all the knowledge they have, it's good.
Yeah.
Just the sparring itself was a different game. Just 'cause, you finally try to play chess and shit, eh?
Yeah. Their whole system is pretty amazing what they're doing over there. Eugene's obviously doing cool things. Did you do all their fitness and their whole program? Did you run through their whole program?
Some. Like I was carrying a couple of big injuries, eh? So
Oh, right.
try to do what I can, like just to do their gym justice and not like, come here and there. But man, they fired once and that was fucking.
What was it? You sparred there? Sorry, you're breaking up, bro. Righto, thanks.
Must be some work.
I thought it was me. I'm like, maybe I just can't hear him because Todd's like, yeah.
I'm trying to keep it on the roll, but I thought we'll cut it there, bro. So I think the internet's gone. We have a couple more questions, but thanks for coming on, Justin, bro. Good luck with training and the fight coming up, obviously.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
You're all good, bro. Get after
he's
it.
back.
Nah, sweet. Thanks for having me, bro.
All good, brother. Be safe. Have a safe flight and go hard in training.
Yeah, you too.
Good to see you, brother.
I'll call you.
Cheers. Catch you later. Yeah.
Yo, good luck, eh?
But
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
Just press the hang up button. And that's just beep.
Andrew, I'm still giving you a hiding.
Stocks, can you kick Justin for us, please?
Yep.
Thanks, brother. Everybody, welcome Stocks. Alright, that's taken longer than expected. Well, we'll wrap it up there as well, boys. Did you have anything? Any shout-outs?
You're so tired. I thought you froze on me. See like this.
Any shout-outs? Oh, thanks heaps, Stocks. Just before we go, it's Mental Health Week, so ask someone if they're okay. Shout out. Did you want to say anything as well, Ty? Andrew?
It ain't week this week, boys and ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out to Filthy and the boys, Filthy and Rob, still see boxing Mark, and Big Legs up here. Been training with the boys, so it's been good.
How far out do you reckon until we find out about a fight?
Shout out to Newcastle, my new area. I'm running Merriweather now, so
Let's just wrap that up here. We'll just wrap it up now.
I'll let you know if these are
Wrap that
allowed.
up.
That's a mad shout out.
Alright,
That's a
thanks,
mess.
boys. see you next episode. So we'll either have on the next episode we've got one of the boxers, or you said we'll be speaking with one of the footy players. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon.